Hi, everybody. This is Bob Abbey, Adult Services Librarian for the City of Forest Grove. I am so pleased today to welcome all the way from Kokkola, Finland, our special guests, Joni Tiala, who is on the guitar, and Pia Leinonen, who is sitting next to him. And together they form the Finnish folk group Vellamo. And a little background for our viewers. Joni and Pia came to Forest Grove back in the fall of 2017, so it's been a while. And we had such a great turnout. People in the community who were just so happy to welcome you. And Joni and I had been communicating through email about booking another visit, and we were all set to go for the fall of 2020. And then, well, we all know what happened. And Pia and Joni had to cancel their tour, and I thought, well, let's see if we can maybe try something that isn't, you know, the real thing, but at least kind of gives you a flavor of the music that Pia and Joni play, and maybe to sort of set up what we hope is going to be their return to Forest Grove in the fall of 2020. Fingers crossed, right? So before we get started, I just want to find out, how are you all doing there? How are things going for you?
We're good.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're in Finland with a population, there's only 5 million people, so we have lots of space.
Yeah.
It's not as bad here than it is in the rest of Europe.
So we have like in the whole Kokkola and the surrounding areas, we have like maybe 14 people who's been infected with the COVID-19. So it's like, it's next to nothing, because there's like 40,000 people here in the area approximately. So it's kind of the, I don't know if it's the calm before the storm or whatever, but we are advised to stay home as much as we can. They closed the Greater Helsinki area for a month, but now the border is open again, so people can move from the capital area to the rest of the Finland, but it's kind of advised against. So mostly it's just like, please stay home and try to avoid any extra social stuff. So yeah.
We're glad you're staying safe and healthy, and that you can join us here today. Now, for folks who aren't familiar, you are based in Kokkola, which is about 300 miles north of Helsinki. You're on the west coast of Finland. And, as we chatted before we started recording, on a clear day you can look across and see Sweden.
Well, almost. you have to have a vivid imagination, but yeah.
You know what it looks like, right? Yeah. Well, you're here today to play music for us, so I'm going to step aside and turn this over to you. Thank you, Pia and Joni, for joining us, and welcome to Vellamo.
Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting us. This is so exciting. This is our first time we are doing this like a Zoom concert, and we were trying to figure out which songs we would pick for today, and I think it felt good to choose the next song because it's called it's a song about time. And it's weird, like during these times when the whole world is suddenly just like turned upside down, and suddenly a lot of people are out of work. We are not doing any gigs anymore. We are just staying home, and it's weird how just time feels different. And at the same time it feels the same, like spring is coming as quickly as it always comes. It's just like the I don't know, the nature doesn't really care about our our time perception or whatever, if we are going to work or something like that. So the next song is a song that I wrote, and it was fall then, and it was weird. You could almost, I was just thinking like that day, that's funny how you could almost smell the snow in the air. And what happened when I was kind of searching for the chords for this song is that, I don't know, when I found the chord progression that I liked, and I was looking outside of the window and it started snowing. And it was weird. It was just like somehow the song that was about to pop up in my mind knew that it was going to be snowing that day. It was fall. It was snowing today too. So we are in Finland. It still snows most of the time. So this is called Reflections, and it tells about time. Like the first snow of the winter, gently paints away the darkness, covers leaves and rooftops in softness, gives the skyline a different glow. Like the first breath of spring air, melts away the minds of dreaming, waking feeble and pale in the sunlight, slowly turning into shades of green. And I'm standing here for just now and in 100 years, like we've seen it all before, just reflections of the passing time. Like the first kiss of a lifetime, spinning miles on the skies of togetherness, trusting you like I've trusted no one, holding hands when our time comes too far, and I'm standing here for just now and in 100 years, like we've seen it all before. It's just reflections of the passing time, years and moments in a blink of the eye. Like the first kiss of a lifetime, spinning minds on the skies of togetherness, trusting you like I've trusted no one, holding hands when our time comes too far, and I'm standing here for just now and in 100 years, like we've seen it all before. It's just reflections of the passing time, years and moments in the blink of the eye. Thank you.
Lovely.
No, it's still fun to perform, even though we are performing from our couch. I'm still loving it. So the next song that we thought, are we going to play the one in Finnish?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. So you know how they say that looking back in life, if you are to have some regrets, it might actually be that the biggest regret you have, or the something that bugs you, it's actually something that you didn't do, something that was just something that you didn't do, something that was left undone, and that is what you regret, instead of regretting all the stupid stuff that you did. So I guess this is about just seizing the day when you can. So it's called Elämä, hauras. So this is going to be in Finnish, and it means the name of the song title. If you translate it, it's Life is Fragile. Elämä on kaunis, kevyt, raskas, arvaamaton. Elämä on hauras, elämä on kaunis, pitkä, lyhyt, korvaamaton. Elämä on tässä, elettävä nyt. Ei huomenna vaan tänään, elettävä nyt. Ja elettävä hyvin. Olisinpa tarttunut kädestäs kiinni, olisinpa sanonut mitä vaan. Olisinpa nähnyt sen, minkä näen nyt, osannut aavistaa. Kuinka elämä on kaunis, kevyt, raskas, arvaamaton. Elämä on kaunis, elämä on kaunis, pitkä, lyhyt, korvaamaton. Elämä on tässä, elettävä nyt. Ei huomenna vaan tänään, elettävä nyt. Ja elettävä hyvin. Olisinpa tullut silloin kun pyysin, olisinpa osannut ymmärtää. Olisinpa tiennyt sen, minkä tiedän nyt, osannut selittää. Kuinka elämä on kaunis, kevyt, raskas, arvaamaton. Elämä on kaunis, elämä on kaunis, pitkä, lyhyt, korvaamaton. Elämä on tässä, elettävä nyt. Ei huomenna vaan tänään, elettävä nyt. Ja elettävä hyvin. Olisinpa pitänyt lujempaa kiinni, olisinpa antanut lohduttaa. Olisinpa osannut sen, minkä osannut rakastaa. Olisinpa ollut rohkea silloin, olisinpa tehnyt mitä vaan. Olisinpa nähnyt sen, minkä näen nyt, osannut aavistaa. Kuinka elämä on hauras. Thank you.
Thank you again, Joni, Tiala, and Leinonen, who are the Finnish folk group Vellamo, all the way from Kokkola, Finland. Be safe, my friends, and we'll see you soon.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Now.